Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Amelie. This is our next lesson for January 11th in the packet. This is a street art mural painted in secret by Banksy. He's a world-renowned graffiti artist. They actually dismantle the walls he paints on. It's very political, and then they go to auction. That's Banksy. We have the street art that we're used to seeing on the sides of trains in Ballsboro. Okay. If you ever drive over the Commodore Barry Bridge and cross into Chester, Pennsylvania, I'm sure you've seen this kind of street art as well. These are tags. This is what we're going to be doing, tags. The next page has an example of a brick wall. That's important later. And then we have different graffiti type styles. Every tag artist has their own style, their own tag. You're going to create your own tag, which is your name. And you're going to be drawing it today. I don't want to see it around Paulsboro. I don't want to see it on the side of a train. I'm not teaching you how to be vandals here. This is street art, and we're just appreciating it with our own drawing. So you have to choose a font. You have this font, this font. They're all in alphabetical order. They all go from A to Z, in case you're wondering what letter is what letter. Okay, different styles here. And then here's some examples of tags. You can do your first name, your last name, your middle name, your initials. More than 3 letters, or 3 or more letters, I should say, is the requirement, okay? You want to do your Twitter handle, your Instagram, TikTok, whatever. You want to make it for someone else? You can, because guess what? I'm never going to handle these physically. You're just going to photograph them, and then you need a blank piece of paper. Okay, so start by getting the blank piece of paper and choosing a font. I'm going to just choose... I really liked, because they don't really have levels of easiness you're tracing. I really liked, like, aesthetically pleasing was this. Okay. So I'm going to go to the page I like. I'm going to do my last name. Now, you don't have to do this, but it helps if you find where the middle of your name you're using is. So then you trace that in the very middle of your work. So that's an L, because L's in the middle of my name. So then when you trace your next letters, overlap. Don't worry about them being legible, because if you've ever seen real graffiti, and we all have, believe it or not, that train that runs through Paulsboro, it's not easy to read. It's so artistic in style. So you're going to continue writing your name. You want to do 2 names? You want to write more than 1 name? You want to write like a message? I mean, go for it, but this A is huge. Okay. Really going to overlap for the A. If we're in school, I'm sorry to say, we would be using spray paint. And you're like, what? Excuse me, spray paint out of bottles. If we return to any sort of normalcy this year, I will get out the spray paint bottles because it's so much fun. What we do is I have these bottles like you would have Windex or window cleaner in, full with liquid paint, and we would go from there. Okay, next I included that example of a brick wall. You know what a brick wall looks like, okay. So you can look off of that, but here's some tips. To break up the background, oh, let's break up our word more, sorry. Outline your word. Follow the curvature that already exists. Then you're going to add either triangles where the dents allow, or stars, or these 4-pointed, like sunbursts, I guess I would call them, that we see in graffiti. And then you're going to give your entire graffiti another outline. Do you see how I'm not being too descriptive? I'm just kind of like, I'm further and further away from the outside. So that's my tag. In real life, this would be all different spray paint colors. It would be on the side of a train, it would be on the side of a wall in Chester, it would be somewhere outside. But we're working in illustration, we're working on paper, we're not following my advice and going and vandalizing anything. We're going to draw our own brick wall. And to do that, you're going to just take your pencil and draw these lines. Did I measure first? No, I did not. Are they all the same length? Not really, but they take up most of my background. And this is how you incorporate bricks. You start on the top line, and on the next line down, your lines go halfway between bricks. And you copy that all the way down until you get to this. I went around and I erased, kind of made it look like the graffiti was busting through. Okay, I gave the wall some cracks. Obviously where I vandalized is abandoned property that's not really taken care of. You can texture the bricks, you can color in your tag, but this is what's due Friday. Photographed twice to me, once of the work, once of you holding it up. Have a great day.